Testing, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Welcome, ladies and gents. I'll wait a little bit until we get a little bit more people in here. We're just starting the stream. Of course, if you're watching this after the fact, you can skip ahead a little bit, as there's a lot that I want to discuss in this as we're learning the cargo ship map or our walkthrough. What's going on, TG? Raisu, what's up, bud? Hopefully I've got everything working semi-okay, because obviously this is an older game, and on PC it can be a little finicky to get to work properly, especially when you put a few mods in it so that you can have widescreen and play in 4K. What's going on, player? Matthew, welcome. Kenny, Dwayne, how you doing? Hopefully all of you are having a good day. Dr. Wispale, welcome. Man of 100 Scholds, welcome. James, welcome. Renee, what's up? All right, so have I ever considered Twitch? I do have a Twitch account, CenterStrain01 over there, but unfortunately, I don't have subscribers over there. And here is where I can get members, and so I'm focusing on YouTube for now. But if obviously YouTube fails, maybe Twitch will be the next thing. But I've heard so many stories with Twitch that it's just not the place you want to be anymore. So I prefer to be where everyone in this community is, and that's on YouTube. So let me explain. Let me explain what our challenges are going to be for the cargo mission before we even get started. Don't forget to help me get to at least, let's see if we can break 200 likes in this live stream. I think it's possible. I think we can have enough people in here watching this amazing classic game. And so help me get to 200 likes. Really helps out. Obviously, become a member. Oops. Sorry. This game is notorious for jumping in and out of games, so I do apologize for that. But yeah, so it's one of those, this game is notorious for just doing a lot of weird things, sometimes just crashing and whatnot, so hopefully everything will work well. But don't forget to become a member if you like this type of content and you want to see me to be able to continue to do it. Click that member button, as it helps tremendously. Happy Memorial Day to all of you out there. And remember what Memorial Day is. It is about recognizing all of the soldiers, the military people that we have lost in war. There's a difference, obviously, between Veterans Day and Memorial Day. Veterans Day is just honoring everyone that has served, past and present. And Memorial Day is about honoring those that have fallen in the military. So hopefully I'm able to help make that a little bit easier for you guys. But yes, so it's Memorial Day. So usually this also means that pools are open and summer is officially about to start. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Let me explain what my limitations that I've set myself for the cargo mission. First of all, no gadgets. So no SC20K whatsoever. We will, however, be doing OCP. OCP is a must. And the reason I say it's a must, obviously it's not a must. If you want, you can shoot the lights with your pistol, but that leaves evidence, and we're going for no traces, right? So if we're going to go for no traces, we need to not use anything that could be projectiled, I said that weird, from a weapon. And since we're not using the SC20K, that means we're not using any gadgets. And the OCP is a gadget which is attached to our pistol. That's the only weapon that we're actually using. There is one person that we have to kill in this mission, although it does not count as a kill. It doesn't even count as a knockout. It doesn't matter what you do. You'll still have all zeros down the line, and you can do it. OCP is your light. It is what allows you to disrupt signals. It could be a light, it could be a laptop, it could be a screen, it could be anything. It disrupts that signal so it shuts off for like maybe 10 or 15 seconds, and then it'll automatically come back on. So yes, it does distract enemies, but it's not something that is permanent in the environment that says, hey, somebody was here. Lights go off on cruise ships all the time. I mean, you know, come on, power is running by generators. I look at it more in a realistic way like that. So we are going to be using those types of distractions as far as OCP. My other challenge that I have for this is only distractions, or should I say, the enemies will never see me. Now, how can I explain that in any other way? As sometimes the enemy will look and say, "Did I see something? What's that over there? Am I seeing things?" You know, kind of like that. If it pertains to them getting a glimpse of me, then it's a no-go, and we got to start over. However, if it's what's going on, you know, if it's that type of distraction pertaining to the OCP, that is 100% okay. So they can never see Sam himself. That is the limitation that I've set for this as well. So I've got a few challenges that I've made. Obviously, we're going to be using night vision. And the reason that we're going to be using night vision is plain and simple. It's very dark in the game, and I want you to be able to see what it is that I'm doing. I love the challenge of not using night vision, but not at the expense of it makes no sense whatsoever. It's not even a challenge. It's just a frustration, because if you literally have to bump up your brightness just to be able to see because you want to challenge yourself, I mean, you can't see what's in front of you. And I mean, you really can't. This is a great game that has great lighting. So unfortunately, that's how it is. So again, the challenges we've set are we can use OCP, but that's it. No SC20K, no gadgets, like no sticky cams, no nothing like that. Only OCP. No knockouts, no traces, no leaving anything behind. As far as saving, I don't know. I actually honestly don't know what I want to do, because some of these missions can be very tedious and sometimes enemies can be on you. Thank you so much, Man of 100 Scholz. I love that name. Happy Memorial Day to you and good luck. Thank you so much, bud. Thank you for the donation. Yeah, it's probably going to be a long, very, very long live stream. However, I am probably going to do some quick saves, but maybe I'll try to limit it to like 2. Is 2 good? Or do you guys think maybe 1? The thing is that this mission can be very, very tough, especially when you're trying to do it the way that I'm doing it. So what we're going to do first is we're going to go through the mission and we're going to save 1,000,000 times, all right? We're going to save like every 5 seconds as we're learning how to get through the mission. Then I'm going to go back and then we're going to record it. And then we're going to try to do them in longer runs where we're going to save a lot less. So hopefully you guys enjoy this, but we're going to go ahead and get started. This is, I'll show you the cutscene in the second part right now. We're just going to go strictly to gameplay, so no cutscenes right now. Oh crap, that's on the wrong mission. Oops. Go to missions, cargo ship. There we go. You'll see the cutscenes a little bit later. Obviously, we're going to go with loadout assault again, even though we're not using any of it. So it really doesn't matter what you pick, because we're not using any.
Fisher, we just pulled up Celestinia's last dry dock report for the Maria Narcissa. They have a newly installed central alarm system.
Don't tell me. 3 alarms and the mission is over?
Of course not. This is no video game, Fisher. But you don't want the whole place alerted to your presence. Keep it under control.
But it is a video game. All right. All right, my first challenge is going to be here. So everybody knows how much of a challenge this is, especially when you're trying to get by this guard here. And I'm just going to show you first. See this guy right here? He's asleep. All right. So what I did, I think in my previous one, was I used a sticky camera. And if you sticky camera like somewhere like right here, then as clear as day, you can use a sticky cam. You can stand like right over here. He won't see you right here when he stands up. He goes for the sticky cam. You can get through the door. However, on expert, he has to be really, really far away from the door or else he'll hear it, as I will show you right here. Automatically, he sees you. So even if you try to open the door on expert when he is that close, I mean, it's an automatic, you know, he's going to hear whatever. So, and I'll show you just one more time that there's no way to get by. There's no way to get by without him just automatically. No saves allowed. Ha bullshit. All right, so let's come up with our own way of doing this.
Ah, shit. I bet I have to take this one. Thank God, there is not. Is it meant to act like that?
Now, if we were to do it, let me go ahead and save and show you. If I had to do it too early, he's gonna turn around and boom, he's on to us. We're dead. Right? So clearly, what we have to do is we have to wait a little bit longer before we just decide to do that. So sit here and wait a little bit. I think once he's at the stairs, then we're free. There we go. We've just got past the first hurdle, which is to get by the guard.
Looks like Lacerda is spreading around his newfound wealth, paying off debts with some of the arms that were delivered to him.
You want me to scan any more weapons crates?
Better idea. Plant tracking devices on them, and we can see who they end up getting delivered to.
Okay.
I did not mess up. I did that on purpose to show you. All right, here's our first crate. Obviously, we're going to get the crate, and we're going to get the bonus
Sam.
objective.
That's the first crate. Keep your eyes peeled for any more.
We are not going to get every single bonus objective in the game. That is because a lot of them don't pertain to stealth.
From the Maria Narcissa. She's reporting a hull leak and asking for an escort.
The ship is sinking.
No, but apparently several compartments are flooded. You'll need to activate the bilge in the forward machine room.
Obviously, we're going to shut all doors. Leave no clue that we were here. Every single door that we come through, except that one that we just went through, we can't. It's impossible to shut the door when we climb down into the hatch after the guy that's sleeping. It's impossible. So that's the only door we leave open. Every other door we will shut that we open. That way it makes it to where we really feel like we're stealthy. Now here, obviously there's only one way to get by this guy. There are no items to throw. And if you don't want to knock him out, there's really only one way to do. So you got to use your OCP.
What's going on down there?
But it's super easy. You just use your OCP, you climb up here. He goes back to work, and then you're good to go. That's the only way you're going to get by him.
There should be a large pump in here.
That's right. Be a ghost in every sense of the word.
I'll find it.
Yeah, so this game gives you the option to be really stealthy, but it still doesn't give you all the options to do it ghost. But, so we try to do it as much as we literally can. So at this point, we're going to go ahead and save again. I just want to do this because it's so fun.
You gonna start that pump there or what? I don't know how this stupid thing works. Captain Diego says hurry up, or you still there? What's up?
I love it. I just wanted to do it because it's so fun. When they added that in this game, I mean, it's just so awesome. All right, so let's get on with it.
You gonna start that pump there or what?
So you got to watch out for the light. Don't get too close.
I don't know how this.
Notice that? Did you see how my meter didn't even go above 1 and someone already kind of seen a glimpse of me? That cannot happen in my walkthrough. That type of stealth will not count, meaning that if anyone perceives Sam, it is a no-go. That is what I'm going for. On some missions. Obviously, every mission, it cannot be done that way.
You gonna start that pump there or what?
Crap. Because it's moving, it's a little bit tougher to do.
Don't know how this stupid thing works.
I saw something down there.
Now that's, he didn't see us.
Captain Diego says hurry up or we'll sink. Well, if I do it wrong, we might sink faster. Then
So I might have to wait. Do you see how long he's taken?
for you to say.
Good job. That'll drain the flooded.
See what I'm saying? So it took too long to do that. So sometimes you might actually have to wait here, or you can do it quicker.
You gonna start that pump there or what? What's that down there?
Don't know how this stupid thing works.
As you can see, he doesn't move. So he just goes right back to doing what he's doing, which means
Wait,
that's not a good method.
Faster.
Then don't do it wrong.
Think about it this way. We can't realistically speed through this if we want Sam not to be perceived as an enemy.
You gonna start that pump there or what?
Don't know how this stupid thing works.
Captain Diego says hurry up.
Of course you can move faster in this area, I know.
If I do it wrong, we might sink faster.
But I'm telling you that you have to wait until he is done there, then we can go.
There was something there just a moment ago.
Good job. That'll drain the flooded compartments. Now you can search for the bill of lading attached to Lacerda's shipments.
All right.
Like a glove. There we go. And that's how we're going to do that. Remember, the whole point is they cannot perceive Sam at all.
Somewhere in this compartment. The bill of lading should be mounted on the side.
I'll have a look around.
These are my own restrictions that I've created. Anybody can get through these levels really fast by just rushing through and still have 100% stealth. But the way that we're doing it is no perceiving Sam.
Yeah, the cigar chomping kind.
Great. I love bureaucrats.
You still need to recover the transit ledger so we can figure out who else Lacerda is dealing with. Try the ship's office. They should have that information.
Ay. Have you had a look around this boat?
Yeah,
Tell me you found the live routes.
somewhere on the top deck, on the side, there's a power plant on the stern.
Think there is enough for everyone?
Sensors in your suit are detecting a lot of fumes down there.
Yeah.
This is really
I can
tough.
smell it.
I'm going to
It's
show
got
you different
gas.
things. I want you to
Could be
watch.
enough to be a serious explosive hazard.
If I were to
Can't
do
have
this,
any firing in the engine room.
Wonderful.
And don't expect the enemy to be smart enough to realize that. They might still open fire on you if they see you.
listen,
I get the message. I'll be
listen. You hear the music? That means they perceived Sam. That means someone saw a glimpse of something moving in the shadows, and they perceived Sam. Right? The reason you know this is that guy would be meeting him right there if he didn't perceive Sam. This room would be completely different. Watch how that guy just goes all the way over to there. Watch how that guy is over there. Notice, just look at what you're seeing here. You're seeing that guy perceives Sam as well, which is why he's heading all the way downstairs. So I'm going to show you what it's like when they don't perceive Sam and you just wait
Yeah.
there.
I can smell it. Some kind of
This is
gas.
what they normally
Could
do.
be enough to be a serious explosive hazard. We can't have any firing in the engine room.
Wonderful.
And don't expect the enemy to be smart enough to realize that. They might still open fire on you if they see you.
I get the message. I'll be discreet.
All right. Notice the guy goes down. There's that guy in the middle. This guy comes over here. They both talk to each other. That is when no one has perceived Sam. That's exactly what is supposed to happen. So that is our goal. Our goal needs to be to get this outcome while we move throughout this room. I'm going to show you a few different things that just don't work. One of them being this.
I can smell it. Some kind of gas leak.
Could be enough to be a serious explosive hazard. We can't have any firing in the engine room.
Wonderful.
And don't expect the enemy to be smart enough to realize that. They might still open fire on you if they see you.
I get the message. I'll be discreet.
All right, so I'm still not perceived. Obviously, everybody's going about doing their business. You wait till this guy passes you. And then you try to move your way. Now look at my stealth meter. Someone just perceived me. See? Change the stuff. Look, I never even went above 1 on the stealth meter. This guy is moving in this direction, coming towards me. As you can see, like, in order to not be perceived, your stealth meter has to be all the way down. There is no slightly up. It's all the way down at 0, or someone is not looking at you, then you can be in the light all you want. So that is what's going to make this so much more challenging, is we're not going to be perceived, which is going to mean the routes have to be completely different than probably what you're used to seeing.
I can smell it. Some kind of gas leak.
Could be enough to be a serious explosive hazard. We can't have any firing in the engine room.
Wonderful.
And don't expect the enemy to be smart enough to realize that. They might still open fire on you if they see you.
I get the message.
Notice he perceived me. Hear the music? Someone perceived me. All right, so this is the route that we're going to do. We're going to do exactly that, but at a quicker pace.
Smell it. Some kind of gas leak.
Could be enough to be a serious explosive hazard. We can't have any firing in the engine room.
Wonderful.
And don't expect the enemy to be smart enough to realize that. They might still open
He still
fire
perceived
on
me.
you
All
if
right,
they
so we
see
went a
you.
little too far up.
I get the message.
So you got to get about right here. That's where you're still at 0. So if you get to this point and you stand right here.
Yeah, I can smell it. Some kind of gas leak.
Could be enough to be a serious explosive hazard. We can't have any firing in the engine room.
Wonderful.
And don't expect the enemy to be smart enough to realize that. They might still open fire on you if they see you.
I get the message. I'll be discreet.
No perceiving. Everyone's still talking like they normally do. Come around the backside. And climb here. Now this is stuff that I found out yesterday. I played this last night, going through trying to figure out how I can do this. Now you can actually be quick enough to where you beat him before he starts going up the stairs, but he's going to stand in the middle. You'll be able to get right by him. And he shouldn't perceive you even when you go through the lighted area here. He actually waited by the door. So maybe we took a little bit too long. Because as you can see now, there you go. So yeah, okay. So you can either do it and wait this long. Alright, you get the point. That's how you get by that. Okay, this. Oh, we shut every door. This is fairly easy. I know you don't see him right now, but that's just because it took so long. But you're going to get right here. Now, there's your guy. So what you want to do is you want to get to the point where you're looking that way. Press up. Press up. That's going to get you as furthest back as possible on this little area. And now I'm going to save just so that I'm showing this off to you guys. Now you got to get through the door before it shuts or else it'll close. Perfect. Now you can run. Now, here you got to be super quick. Obviously, this is to get the crate. Remember, we're shutting all doors, leaving no evidence. This here is the toughest part. You have a very, very small amount of time to do this right here, what you're about to see. So there's the guy. He's looking in this direction. I'm going to show you. We've already made it to this point, so I can show you. If I were to go here, look. When he's moving, you can actually get by him, and you can do that. However, I don't think that I like that or whatever.
What the?
See? See, he'll see you sometimes. So it's not something you want to do on a constant basis. But it does look like if he's starting to move, you can do that. But I actually prefer this method, which is you're up against here, you wait till he passes. Because it feels stealthier to me. Boom. Didn't even know I was there. I just think it looks cooler to do it that way. And I feel like that's what Sam would do more than get right in front of a guy and move. You know, that's game logic, where I like to use real player or real Sam logic, I guess.
Sam, you're near the ship's office. This deck, starboard side.
I'll find
Now,
the
your sound
transit
meter's all the way
ledgers there.
down, so you don't want to make too much noise. You can get in via right here. Like I said, it's so dark, there's no way I'm going to do any more missions without using the night vision. It's a great challenge, don't get me wrong, but it's just, it's suicide.
Yeah, he was here a few minutes ago, complaining about the ledgers. Bastard. I hope someone...
Yeah, because you went too much in the light, exactly. There's a little bit of light there, so you can get around, but still, going right in front of the guy just doesn't make real-world sense. That's why I don't want to do it. I want to play this game as if this is a real person named Sam Fisher, and that's why I want it to be more realistic.
The transit ledgers are forged. They say Lacerda's container is full of sugarcane and coconuts from a man named Nikariakov in Malaysia.
Nikariakov. I remember that name.
Now,
Nikariakov
don't get
is
alarmed
the
by
code
that
name
music.
that Philippine drug dealers use to indicate arms shipments.
Notice,
So instead of
nobody
nuts from
saw
Malaysia,
us,
the Serta got guns
but
from
during this
imaginary
section,
Russian?
this always
Exactly.
happens. The music always
Now why
plays.
don't you go
This
find
is
out
the
where
same
Lacerda
music
is
that
hiding?
plays when
Captain
when
probably
someone
knows where he
perceives
is.
you
Good
or
idea.
they're
Why
disturbed.
don't you head to the bridge
But
and
I'm just
ask?
trying to get you to notice that nobody has seen us, nobody has perceived us, or anything. It's just, that's what happens because the game. So I have to point that out so you guys know that I'm not trying to pull a fast one over you. Because I painstakingly went through all of this to, to see what works, what doesn't in the challenges that I'm giving myself. So. Sometimes you'll hear that music just because it's a scripted part. Other times it's because someone perceived you.
Sam, you're near the ship's office. This deck, starboard side.
I'll find the transit ledgers there.
That's where they should be keeping them.
Hey, did Lacerda pass through here?
Yeah, he was here a few minutes ago.
Don't forget to leave this live stream a like. We're adding all that extra challenge. It really helps the live stream to be seen by other people outside of the community, and that's the goal, is to bring more and more people into the stealth community.
Hoping someone else will do it.
That
Yeah, music is
someone will
great in this game,
experience
for
pain to
sure.
death at Lacerda's hands.
Now, I've already said that I will be scanning from far away.
Lacerda now.
The transit ledgers are forged. They say Lacerda's container is full of sugarcane and coconuts from a man named Nikariakov in Malaysia.
Nikariakov.
See,
I
there's the
remember
music.
that name.
Happens every time.
Nikariakov is a code name that Philippine drug dealers use to indicate arms shipments.
So instead of nuts from Malaysia, the Serta got guns from an imaginary Russian?
Remember, we shut the
Exactly.
doors behind us.
Now why don't you go find out where Lacerda is hiding?
The captain probably knows where he is.
Good idea. Why don't you head to the bridge and ask?
Okay, Sam. Judging by the numbering on the crates, that's about half of them. See if you can find the rest.
All right, this is very tricky. This is going to take us a few times. So we're going to do a save, but the save isn't going to be until a little bit, till as soon as he's about done talking.
Have you seen Lacerda? No, but I heard him yelling at
Thank you for the $5 donation.
That's why I came
Nothing
here.
to lose.
What was he yelling about this time? Complaining about his quarters or something. Bastard. Thinks now that he's got a little cash, he's king of the world.
All right. So this is real
Yes, he
tricky.
is one of these days. You'll see.
As soon as he turns, first one is this one.
What was that?
Don't move. wait until this is done.
Should it do that?
I wanna go home.
Good job, Sam. 2 more crates to go.
Come on.
Oh, we didn't make it in time. It's very, very tricky. You have to be like very, very precise. Again, a lot of these are more simpler when you just let them perceive you. We could have kept going there. He didn't spot us. We're still good to go, but no perceiving. And of course, if you could use sticky cameras, this part's like super simple.
He'll get his one of these days. You'll see. Come on, we can settle.
See, I mean, so it's the way that I'm playing it is going to make this so much more challenging, which is why I feel saves are going to be very, very something is needed, because I am really, really, I wouldn't say that I'm breaking the game. Crap. You got to wait till he's completely turned around. I wouldn't say I'm breaking the game doing it this way, but I'm definitely making it way more challenging.
I saw something down there. What's it doing now? Oh, damn! Oh, damn! Oh, damn!
Good job, Sam. 2 more crates to go.
Good. See? Perfect. It's tough, but you can do it.
Loaded up with Colombian. Best coffee in the world.
And the coffee tastes like Bajuano.
Exactly. What's up with that?
Because Captain Diego buys the cheapest coffee we can find.
Why?
Because cheap coffee sweats more. Makes it harder for the dogs to smell what's.
Way to go, Fisher. 1 more crate to go.
Well, I don't think he did. I mean, it's impossible to tell because the music's already playing, but I did not hear him say anything. But I'll even be more careful when I go through it again. I didn't hear anybody say, come out here and fight like a man. I didn't hear that at all. So here you want to wait till he turns around?
Make your heading 88 degrees, 6 minutes. Maintain
Stick to the
speed.
side here
Si, señor.
and shut the door.
Scopes are clear.
Si, señor.
Gracias. What does it mean to bootstrap? It means to accomplish something.
Okay, he saw me. So this can be very tricky because this guy there.
Chill out, man. You're jumping in shadows.
All right, so we got to figure this one out. All right, let's go back. As soon as he turns around,
Helm,
Si, mi capitán.
make your heading 88 degrees, 6 minutes. Maintain speed.
Si, señor.
Scopes are clear.
Si, señor.
Gracias.
see, this is tough. This is tough. To get by this without him perceiving you.
Gracias. What does it mean to bootstrap?
Yeah. So I might just have to wait. Or I could go around to the other side.
Gracias. What does it mean to bootstrap? It means to accomplish something by using an entirely internal process.
All right, he perceived me because I moved a little too fast.
Gracias. What does it mean to bootstrap? It means
Let's see what he's doing. Does he just automatically turn around? He does.
internal process.
Yep. So he's gonna see. It's just the timing. Timing was horrible to where you can't go around that way because that guy will see you. So we have to figure out maybe we should go down.
Gracias. What does it mean to bootstrap? It means to accomplish something by using an entirely internal process.
Well, the Americans say they will have to bootstrap a shuttle launch if they want to save the astronauts on the ISS.
It's that bad? It's worse. They say that since the wreckage of the first shuttle is still attached to the docking module, the crew will need to spacewalk to the rescue shuttle. That doesn't sound good. Well, it will be 2 weeks before they
Leave
can
that
even
door
launch
open.
the shuttle,
You
so
have to.
It might not even matter.
All right.
And I thought this ship was dangerous.
You have to wait
Isn't moving at
until they're
30,000
done talking.
kilometers an hour.
If you don't wait, then you're going to be seen. So what you want to do is you want to see this guy walk by. Then you want to wait about 5 seconds before you actually do this. Immediately when you press, we're going to whistle. Get up against the wall. If you get up against the wall, it's going to make this guard move slower, and it'll actually give you room to get by him.
So Lacerda is holed up in the captain's quarters.
Where's that?
Third deck, port side. The 2 interior stairwells are the only access to that deck.
Okay, so, all right, so we were just in time for him to come around that corner, and because we're bathed in the light, obviously, and we're shutting the door, that happened. So we just got to make sure that we get out of there a little bit quicker, and we get to the darkness, then we can come back and shut the door. Do I think we'll get another Splinter Cell in our lifetime? Yeah, definitely.
This ship isn't moving at 30,000 kilometers an hour.
Hey, there he is. Wait 5 seconds. I'll go ahead and save here. Corner. Get against the wall. The other option is to use the OCP.
So Lacerda is holed up in the captain's quarters.
Where's that?
Third deck, port side. The 2 interior stairwells are the only access to that deck.
Oh, so close. I keep trying to shut the door before. Either I need to be super, super faster or just be patient and let the guy go by first and then shut the door. So, like I said, patience is very, very important when you play these types of games.
What's making that noise?
I do remember making that walkthrough, yeah. And the reason that I took people out in that walkthrough was because I wanted to experience the...
So Lacerda is holed up
yeah,
in the captain's
he's going to see me.
quarters.
So the reason that I did that walkthrough back then and I took people out was because I wanted to hear their interrogations, because it's got some funny ass interrogations in this game.
Where the hell did that come from?
And I wasn't creating that much of a challenge. I mean, I still did it on expert and still got 100s, you know, on down the line, but... All right, so
Lacerda is holed up.
look at the time. So for some reason, this guy is here now. So it's a little bit different. Wait, just a little bit more. Yeah, you can press quick F, but I'm not near my keyboard right now, so I have the controller. Yeah, if you didn't know, I'm actually using a controller.
Captain's quarters.
Where's that?
Third deck, port side. The 2 interior stairwells are the only access.
Oh my gosh, he's right there this time because I waited a little bit longer. All right, so it's so difficult to know where that guy is going to be at any given time because you can't see around that corner. Even just a few more seconds. Now should be perfect.
Holy, what the hell?
It's all about when you decide to do something.
So Lacerda is holed up in the captain's quarters.
Where's that?
Third deck, port side. The 2 interior stairwells are the only access to that deck.
Nothing here. Looks like I'm being overcautious.
Now notice that guy's still there. So I showed you how to get by that. But we have to go the long way around. We can't go... I'll show you why you can't go this way, because he's going to see. And he doesn't. Come on. No. He's supposed to see you there. And yeah... Okay, he's not. For some reason, he's not seeing us this time. That normally doesn't happen. He sees you almost every single time. So, I for the love of me, I gotta show you the other way, because that's probably what's going to happen. And it's not going to be this one. This is the one that I know 100% works and you don't get seen. Obviously, you could use the OCP, but we're limiting OCP until, like I said, until we absolutely have to. We are going to use OCP, but I don't want to have to use it, like, because it is OP. Nothing to see here, just a guy sticking out with his goggles. That's what you're going to do. That's pretty much right there what it's going to be like. They will not be looking in your direction. Don't forget to close the door. And now we can move on. Now, notice that I went this way instead of the way that a lot of other people do it. So if you go back down where you came from and you go through that kitchen area, it's super tough. And you have to go through that whole process of that guard again. So what's the point in doing it? So therefore, that's why I decided to go this way, because it keeps us stealthy,
I don't see why you're so upset.
and we don't have to go through that kitchen room again.
You think it's easy to get through the canal zone with all the crackdowns these days?
I don't care if it's hard. You think my job is easy? No. But this insult, forcing me to bribe an inspector out of my own pocket. No. This big shot, this Vice President Señor Segundo Ruiz de Medeiros. Ha! I'll show him.
Fine.
Mark my words. I'll make him pay. I'll make him pay double, or my name is not Hugo Lacerda.
Great.
They never made that live action game, or live action movie. Alright, so here we're going to go ahead and do our quick save. So this can go different ways. This is also where your bonus objective lies. If you interrogate him, you get a bonus objective. If you don't, you don't. I mean, it's pretty simple. Just walk out. Don't stay too long, or else the other guards will start talking to Lacerda.
Madre de Dios.
Not exactly. But if it makes you feel better to pray.
Please don't kill me. Please let me go. I won't tell them I saw you.
You don't understand what's happening here, do you? Morgenholt, your goons tortured him to death, and I'm holding you responsible.
Oh, no! It's not my fault!
The only thing worse than a coward is a liar. You gave the order, and now you're gonna die for it.
Please!
First, tell me who contracted you to kidnap him.
I don't know. I swear! I was contacted indirectly. I was warned not...
Okay, so as you can see...
Good job, Fisher.
Boom,
I'll
you
inform
finished.
the Joint Chiefs that Lacerda is no longer a threat. Your primary objectives are completed. We can extract you whenever you're ready.
Shut the door, and then we can go ahead and extract. But I want to show you what happens if you stay in that room, just to teach you that it's better to go outside. Make sure you keep that door open. You cannot open doors while you have someone in your hands. So keep that door open when you come in, or else you won't be able to do any of this. Let's say we stayed right here.
Shh. Don't make a scene.
Madre de Dios.
Not exactly. But if it makes you feel better to pray.
Please don't kill me.
Lacerda, come on! Bring us a drink!
Calm him down.
See. I'm looking for some rum.
What, you need a hand?
No, I'll find it.
I always use the non-lethal, always.
Please let me go.
Even though it automatically kills, even if you use non-lethal or not.
Here, do you? Morgenholt, your goons tortured him to death, and I'm holding you responsible.
Oh, no! It's not my fault!
The only thing worse...
I actually agree with you. I think George Clooney would be a great Sam Fisher.
You gave the order, and now you're gonna die for it.
But he doesn't have the voice. He'd need to work on the gruffy voice.
Tell me who contracted you to kidnap him.
I don't know. I swear! I was contacted indirectly.
Now let me show you what
I was
happens.
warned not to try.
Come on, Lacerda, hurry up!
Un momento! You'd better let me go, or they'll come looking.
You wish.
I'm a coward. Please.
Now watch. I'm going to hit the non-lethal.
Did you hear that? Good
But
job,
did you hear that? See?
I'll inform the Joint Chiefs
They're already
that
on
the
it. Everything, boom. So that's why you want to make sure you keep that door open. You go through it, and you don't have to worry about the guards at all. And you can go ahead and put his body where no one will see it, and you're good to go.
Let me see.
What's up, Echelon?
Shh. Don't make a scene.
Madre de Dios.
Not exactly. But if it makes you feel better to pray.
Please don't kill. Please let me go.
You don't understand what's happening.
Oh, no!
Good job, Fisher.
See, they still heard
I'll
that.
inform the Joint Chiefs that Lacerda is no longer a threat. The primary
was
objectives
that?
are completed.
I shot
We can
two.
extract you
I don't
whenever
like
you're ready.
this. Looks like we've got trouble.
So they could still hear things. I mean, you just never know what this game lets you get away with or what it doesn't let you get away with. I've never actually been in this room because I've never done it non-stealthily, so I just wanted to look in this room for a second. See if there's actually anything in this room that you can get. Which it doesn't look like it. Alright. So I think you need to get as far away from that room as you possibly can.
Let me see.
I'm not going to start the conversation until I'm already out of here.
Shh. Don't make a scene.
Madre de Dios.
Not. You. The only thing worse than a coward is a liar.
Good job, Fisher.
You gave the
I'll inform
order.
the Joint
and now
Chiefs
you're
that
gonna die
Lacerda is
for
no longer a threat. Your primary objectives are completed. We can extract you whenever you're ready.
I want to try something here. I've never actually went down this hallway. What's down here? Oh, that's the same hallway. Oh, I had no clue that... Oh, duh. Now I see it. Look at that. Alright, let's get back to our regular loaded. Because timing-wise, you need everything and you want everything to be lined up. There are people in here, so you got to watch out. You don't want to move too fast.
This wasn't open earlier, was it? Come out! Come on out!
That guy right there. Okay, alright. Based off of the timing that we've done everything, there's a guy above us. So all of this changes because guards in this game, for the most part, move around as if it's a full level. In previous Splinter Cells, guards only spawned when you got close enough. Here, they've made the game so much better. As you can see, I waited a little bit until he was gone. So here, guards actually go around and do whatever they're doing, even when you're very, very far away. So because of that, it's hard to tell where a guard is going to be depending on the timing that it's taken you to do a certain task. Where before, you'd always know, okay, a guard is going to always be right here because they didn't spawn until Sam just got into this area.
I love the smell of the ocean air.
All I smell is burning oil and vomit.
That was the last of the weapons crates, Sam. Now we'll be able to track them wherever they go and see.
Climb
just
up
how
there
connected
first, then up here. You can't just climb up to here.
Never heard of anybody getting disturbing.
That music just plays. Don't worry. No one saw you. No one is on to you. As you can see, nobody is on to anything. And there you go. Now, let's see how we did. I don't know why that... Oh, it didn't do it. Oh, because we skipped. Obviously, you don't want to skip the conversation. You actually want to hear the conversation. So on the bottom line, there's going to be a bonus objective that says you interrogated Lucero. Lucera. But it doesn't show up because we just plowed right through the things. Obviously, we're not going to do that when we record it. So... There you go, ladies and gents. All zeros down the line. The kill doesn't count against you because it's a target kill and you have to do it. So, all right. Now we're going to record. How many saves do you think? Let me know in the comments now that we're going to record. How many saves should we do? You saw how many saves that I did. You saw that I saved a lot at every little itty bitty road. We're not going to go through this without 0 saves because I just don't feel that that is something viable. I will try it the first time, and then after that, I won't do it anymore because it's just too it's just too strenuous to go through that everything when things just. I mean, it's an older game, so everything doesn't always work the way you want it. So TG says 3. I see 7 saves. Wow. I see a lot of 3, 2 or 3. Three because Sam mentions 3 alarms. That's cool. All right, I say 3. I say 3 is the magic number. However, this first time that we go through this, we're gonna do it without saving. As long as we go through, we'll maybe try it the first 2 times. But after the first 2 times, we'll start to save strategically in a few places. So we'll try it first. If we don't succeed, we'll dust ourselves off and we'll try again. 35 saves. Dennis, please, no spamming, my friend. No spamming. 1 million saves? That's like a save every frame. I don't know. It's going to be hard, Doug, to do it with 1 or do 0 saves. We're going to give it a shot right here. So we are going to, however, start recording. So here we go. Now, it's not recording my voice, so I can talk freely through you guys. It's only recording the gameplay. I will add the commentary after when I'm editing.
The body of kidnapped American computer engineer Bruce Morgenholt was discovered in a village in Peru this morning. Implicated in the kidnapping and failed ransom attempt is Hugo Lacerda, alleged leader of the People's Voice, a newly formed guerrilla organization. Here we see the USS Clarence E. Walsh en route to the Yellow Sea for her first assignment amid rising tensions in the region. Dubbed the flagship of a 21st century fleet by Defense
Dude, battery is
Secretary
impossible with 0 saves. Hey, Jamie, thank you so much
It is our hope that the presence of the
for the donation. I appreciate it, bud.
the world's premier electronic and information warfare platform, will help diffuse the tensions in the region.
Information you recovered in Peru makes it look like Hugo Lacerda was...
Well, I am doing live commentary. I'm doing this live commentary for you guys.
His payment was in
I can't do live commentary for both because I'm recording at the same time I'm streaming. You see what I'm saying? So I can't do separate
Lacerda is a nickel anti-loser,
because
but
I'm
maybe
talking to you
he's
guys in the
also
chat, so therefore
vulnerable
people don't want to
and
see that in the
want anyone
walkthrough.
to know. The Maria Narcissa is out to sea, so there's no escape. Board her, search her, find out who Lacerda's been dealing with, and then make sure he doesn't have an opportunity to spread what he knows. 5th freedom.
What Morgenholt knew about the mass kernels, recursive computation, and weaponized algorithms is akin to what Oppenheimer knew about atoms or what...
Johnny, I've been doing YouTube for since 2000. Well, this channel since 2010.
The United Nations investigation into the mass kernels will be remembered for centuries alongside the Manhattan Project as fundamental research that changed the nature of warfare forever. Imagine if Che Guevara had kidnapped and interrogated Oppenheimer.
Thank you, Jamie. I appreciate it, bud. Hey, become a member if you can. That's what really helps us out. Donations are awesome, but being a member really helps us out as well.
Out about 40 clicks ahead of the Maria Narcissa and leave you in the water on her course. You'll board covertly onto the bow. Search the ship and the holds. Find out what you can about the arms shipments and who Lacerda is dealing with. Satellite imaging shows the Maria Narcissa racks a small launch on the stern. That will be your primary extraction. If things go badly, we might be able to arrange to pluck you out of the
I can't
sea.
wait for the bank mission. The next mission, oh, I can't wait.
Helicopter range of the target vessel at all times. If something goes
Blood
wrong,
Money's my favorite
we should
hitman.
be able to assist in extraction. If you play it safe, we'll recover you when the ship's launched from open water once you're out of visual range of the ship.
All right, here we go. And of course, as I said, we're going to go for the assault. Now, this is my chance to actually talk, so I got to sit here for a second because this is where I'm going to be explaining what the challenges are that we're going to be doing. Normally, I love doing live commentary, but when I live stream, I have to do the live commentary for the live stream so that it doesn't show up on the video. So therefore, I have to do after the fact. But yeah, so just a little note. I think I've spoken enough, so here we go.
Fisher, we just pulled up Celestinia's last dry dock report for the Maria Narcissa. They have a newly installed central alarm system.
Don't tell me. 3 alarms and the mission is over?
Of course not. This is no video game, Fisher. But you don't want the whole place alerted to your presence. Keep it under control.
So our goal here is to try to do it without 0 saves. I don't know how far we're going to get. We're going to find out. I'll try it like twice, but that's it. This is really tough right here. To get, for him not to see you, that is super tough. Trust me, try it. TG, try that. The timing has to be so freaking perfect. Wait till he gets on the stairs.
Fisher, it looks like Lacerda is spreading around his newfound wealth, paying off debts with some of the arms that were delivered to him.
You want me to scan any more weapons crates?
Better idea. Plant tracking devices on them, and we can see who they end up getting delivered to.
Okay.
Good job, Sam. That's the first crate. Keep your eyes peeled for any more.
All right.
Fisher, we just intercepted a radio call from the Maria Narcissa. She's reporting a hull leak and asking for an escort.
The ship is sinking.
No, but apparently several compartments are flooded.
This is going to be our first challenge, is the room up ahead where you have to turn off the bulkhead. Because they can do different things, so the first real challenge is going to be right up ahead.
There should be a large pump in here that you can use to drain the forward cargo hold.
I'll find it.
Remember, this is where our first real challenge lied. I mean, after the guy we had to take out. Or after the sleeping guard.
You gonna start that pump there or what? I don't know how this stupid thing works. Captain Diego says hurry up or we'll sink. Well, if I do it wrong, we might sink faster. Then don't do it wrong. For you to say.
What's going on down there?
Good job. That'll drain the flooded compartments. Now you can search for the bill of lading attached to Lacerda's shipments.
All right.
I'm betting that Lacerda's shipping container is somewhere in this compartment. The bill of lading should be mounted on the side.
I'll have a look around.
All right, so far so good.
Good work, Sam. It looks like whoever delivered these arms to Lacerda was operating through a proxy.
Who?
Mercantil Costa Fuerza Seguridad de Panama.
Wrong side.
Offshore bankers?
Yeah,
Like an idiot.
cigar-chomping kind.
Great. I love bureaucrats.
You still need to recover the transit ledger so we can figure out who else Lacerda is dealing with. Try the ship's office. They should have that information.
Now there's an instance where the enemy doesn't show up until you get halfway down the hallway. Doesn't happen a lot. This is where it's going to be the toughest. I think this will be the toughest room for me to get by without perceiving, with no saves.
Yeah.
Tell me you found the live routes.
Somewhere on the top deck. Side. And there's a power plant on this turn.
Think there is enough for everyone?
Sensors in your suit are detecting a lot of fumes down there.
Yeah, I can smell it. Some kind of gas leak.
Could be enough to be a serious explosive hazard. We can't have any firing in the engine room.
Wonderful.
And don't expect the enemy to be smart enough to realize that. They might still open fire on you if they see you.
I get the message. I'll be discreet.
Nice. Might be able to beat him. I guess not. God, he went up there fast. It was a lot. He went up there a lot faster than he did earlier. We made it this far, but I mean, the kitchen room is the room that I dread the most. Also this room, because sometimes if you don't make it before that door, you're screwed. Remember, you have to do it this way. You have to get on the edge, go back one, up 2. You need more distance between the doorway and you. We're not going to use our thermal vision. So my goal is throughout this entire walkthrough, if I can do it, never to use thermal. Or whatever that other one is. It didn't shut. The door didn't shut, which means that I cannot move fast. If the door shuts, then we can really go fast through here. But as you can see, the door stayed open, therefore we have to be slow because the guy can still hear us from where he was on the other side. Oh, man. And boom goes the dynamite. This is why... Oh... You know what this means? Oh, I was going to try to kill him. We had made it that far, dude. That's pretty good. We had made it. We had made it quite a bit of distance. Yeah, press F. Press F in the chat. Press F in the chat. Almost. I mean, the hardest part was about ready to come up, so we're gonna try it one more. We're gonna do it one more with no save, and then we'll do a save. Is it recording? Yeah. All right. Sorry about that. Just want to make sure it was still recording. We'll do one more like that, and if not, our first save will be after that, right when we get to that point where we are right there. Sucks, right?
Information you recover.
Nothing you can do.
Fisher, we just pulled up Celestinia's last dry dock report for the Maria Narcissa. They have a newly installed central alarm system.
Don't tell me. 3 alarms and the mission is over?
Of course not. This is no video game, Fisher. But you don't want the whole place alerted to your presence. Keep it under control.
Oh my God! See, he didn't even see me, but yet he did. You like that?
That's their alarm system, Fisher.
Do you see what I mean? It's so tough. So tough. You got to go through the whole process again.
Information you recover. Fisher, we just pulled up Celestinia's last dry dock report for the Maria Narcissa. They have a newly installed central alarm system.
Don't tell me. 3 alarms and the mission is over?
Of course not. This is no video game, Fisher. But you don't want the whole place alerted to your presence. Keep it under control.
He's very inconsistent. Yeah, exactly. So it's just one of those things that you just got to... More often than not, you'll get it. But...
Should it do that?
That's so tough. I can't believe I've done it every time.
Thank God, it's not supposed to do that, is it?
Wait till it gets on the stairs.
Fisher, it looks like Lacerda is spreading around his newfound wealth, paying off debts with some of the arms that were delivered to him.
You want me to scan any more weapons crates?
Better idea. Plant tracking devices on them, and we can see who they end up getting delivered to.
Okay.
Good job, Sam. That's the first crate. Keep your eyes peeled for any more.
All right.
Fisher, we just intercepted a radio call from the Maria Narcissa. She's reporting a hull leak and asking for an escort.
The ship is sinking.
No, but apparently several compartments are flooded. You'll need to activate the bilge in the forward machine room to access all the cargo holds.
There was something there just a moment ago.
All right.
There should be a large pump in here that you can use to drain the forward cargo hold.
I'll find it.
I just don't think it's going to be done with no saves. It could. I eventually could get it, but
You gonna start that pump there or what?
I don't know how this stupid thing works.
that guard could fight Big Boss and survive.
Well, if I do it wrong, we might sink faster.
Then don't do it wrong.
For you to say.
What's that down there?
Good job. That'll drain the flooded compartments. Now you can search for the bill of lading attached to Lacerda's shipments.
All right.
Again, it can make or break with this right here. This next part.
I'm betting that Lacerda's shipping container is somewhere in this compartment. The bill of lading should be mounted on the side.
I'll have a look around.
Good work, Sam. It looks like whoever delivered these arms to Lacerda was operating through a proxy.
Who?
Mercantil Costa Fuerza Seguridad de Panama.
Offshore bankers?
Yeah, the cigar-chomping kind.
Great. I love bureaucrats.
You still need to recover the transit ledgers so we can figure out who else Lacerda is dealing with. Try the ship's office. They should have that information.
Ay, 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 ay. Have you had a look around this boat?
Yeah.
Tell me you found the life rafts.
Somewhere on the top deck, on the side, and there's a powered launch on the stern.
Think there is enough for everyone?
Sensors in your suit are detecting a lot of fumes down there.
Yeah, I can smell it. Some kind of gas leak.
Could be enough to be a serious explosive hazard. We can't have any firing in the engine room.
Wonderful.
And don't expect the enemy to be smart enough to realize that. They might still open fire on you if they see you.
I get the message. I'll be discreet.
Good so far.
Smells like, I'm not sure. Like gas fumes.
Smells like mud.
Yeah, smells like gas fumes from a slide.
It's dangerous.
Probably not.
Made it. I told you could. One, two. All right, we're back right where we were, guys. Again, the one I'm most worried about is the kitchen. I don't think I can get to the I don't think I can get past the kitchen on a one-time go because it's so random.
Come on.
Oh my god. Do you see what I mean? It's so random, guys. This is why I really, really wanted to do it with no saves. But, I mean, there's just... Now, there's another way that I could do that room right there. And that is, it takes very, very long. It's you letting him do his full motion, come back, then you get in there, then you can still have barely just enough time. So it actually takes almost just as much time, just a little bit less. But as you can see, like, it just doesn't work. So we're gonna save. I mean, there's no problem with saving. It's part of the game. I mean, I'm just not gonna do it every 5 seconds, but we're gonna go ahead and save. We'll save it almost every encounter. We'll 3 saves. We'll give ourselves 3 saves. That's what you guys had said. So we'll do the 3 save method.
Information you recover. Fisher, we just pulled up Celestinia's last dry dock report for the Maria Narcissa. They have a newly installed central alarm system.
Don't tell me. 3 alarms and the mission is over?
Of course not. This is no video game, Fisher. But you don't want the whole place alerted to your presence. Keep it under control.
Now is this really, it's going to start just not doing it. It's going to start, none of it's going to start to work. I can already see it now. Oh, brother.
Information.
Oh, I did the,
Fisher,
it doesn't matter.
We just pulled up Celestinia's last dry dock report for the Maria Narcissa. They have a newly installed central alarm system.
Don't tell me. 3 alarms and the mission is over?
Of course not. This is no video game, Fisher. But you don't want the whole place alerted to your presence. Keep it under control.
As I said, ma'am, you just, in this game, not everything works all the time.
Should it do that? Shit, what's going on? Ah, shit. I bet I have to take it slow.
Iron Man challenge, that would be caught once, start the whole game over again. Oh my gosh, just like Thief.
Fisher, it looks like Lacerda is spreading around his newfound wealth, paying off debts with some of the arms that were delivered to him.
You want me to scan any more weapons crates?
Better idea. Plant tracking devices on them, and we can see who they end up getting delivered to.
Okay.
Caught once and your channel is erased. Oh, that's a diehard stealth channel right there.
Good job, Sam. That's the first crate. Keep your eyes peeled for any more.
All right.
See, a part of me wants to get through this without
Fisher,
saving.
we just intercepted a radio call from the Maria Narcissa. She's reporting a hull leak and asking for an escort.
The ship is sinking.
It's that perfectionist in me, you know.
Compartments are flooded. You'll need
But in
to
every
activate
Splinter
the
Cell game, there are
forward
the checkpoint
machine room
saves, all
to
the earlier
access all
ones.
the cargo holds.
There's absolutely no reason why you can't save. I just got to stop like trying to overdo it, you know what I mean?
What's going on down there?
Yes, this is live.
There should be a large pump in here that you can use to drain the forward cargo hold.
I'll find it.
I love how you can see Sam right there. It's like the over-the-shoulder cam.
You gonna start that pump there or what?
Look how good that lighting is, though, right?
stupid thing works.
Captain Diego says hurry up or we'll sink.
Well, if I do it wrong, we might sink faster.
Then don't do it wrong.
Easy for you to say.
There was something there just a moment ago.
Good job. That'll drain the flooded compartments. Now you can search for the bill of lading attached to Lacerda's shipments.
All right.
I'm betting that Lacerda's shipping container is somewhere in this compartment. The bill of lading should be mounted on the side.
I'll have a look around.
Good work, Sam. It looks like whoever delivered these arms to Lacerda was operating through a proxy.
Who?
Mercantil Costa Fuerza Seguridad de Panama.
Offshore bankers?
Yeah, the cigar-chomping kind.
Great. I love bureaucrats.
You still need to recover the transit ledger so we can figure out who else Lacerda is dealing with. Try the ship's office. They should have that information.
Ay. Have you had a look around this boat?
Yeah.
Tell me you found the live raft.
Somewhere on the top deck, on the side, there's a powered launch on the stern.
Sensors in your suit are detecting a lot of fumes down there.
Yeah. I can smell it. Some kind of gas leak.
Could be enough to be a serious explosive hazard. We can't have any firing in the engine room.
Wonderful.
And don't expect the enemy to be smart enough to realize that. They might still open fire on you if they see you.
I get the message. I'll be discreet.
Smells like, I'm not sure, like gas fumes.
Smells like mud.
Yeah, it smells like gas fumes from a swamp.
You think it's dangerous?
Probably not.
All right. Do I have to save? I'm not going to save. Oh god, now it's just not working. Oh god. Oh Oh man, I tried. I'm so sorry. All right. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like he shouldn't see me. Because he's not even looking at me, but I don't know. It must be a script when you get that close. Even if you're... All right, I will save. I'll save at that point now. Okay? All right, I'll do it. I really wanted to. My God. You know what? I don't have to though. If I'm just I'm being too anal. I'm being way too anal. Like, I could try to do it like we did before and walk in front whenever he starts to move, and he didn't see us when we stayed on that inside corner. I'm going to try that. All right? I'm going to try that. If that does not work, then the next time, I promise you, I will save where I need to save, okay?
Information.
It's just me being such a perfectionist. I mean, come on, guys. It's what we are. It's what we do.
Fisher, we just pulled up Celestinia's last dry dock report for the Maria Narcissa. They have a newly installed central alarm system.
Don't tell me. 3 alarms and the mission is over?
Of course not. This is no video game, Fisher. But you don't want the whole place alerted to your presence. Keep it under control.
Now we got to get by that stupid sleeping guard again.
It's not supposed to do that, is it?
See? Do you understand how tough that section is? And I did it like 4 times in a row. And now I'm going to start messing it up. I can already tell you. I feel it. I'm going to start messing it up every time now.
We'll keep the wall
Because it's so tough, and I made it look so easy.
Fisher, we just pulled up Celestinia's last dry dock report for the Maria Narcissa. They have a newly installed central alarm system.
Don't tell me. 3 alarms and the mission is over?
Of course not. This is no video game, Fisher. But you don't want the whole place alerted to your presence. Keep it under control.
It's so tough. Like, the timing window to get in between his eyes like that is really tough. I was too up. Now you see the frustration. Guys, everything I'm trying to do is not easy to do. It's not. None of it can be pulled off on a regular basis.
Fisher,
not when you're adding this
just
many
pulled up
challenges.
Celestinia's last dry dock report for the Maria Narcissa. They have a newly installed central alarm system.
Don't tell me. 3 alarms and the mission is over?
Of course not. This is no video game, Fisher. But you don't want the whole place alerted to your presence. Keep it under control.
Gosh, everything has to be just so perfect for it to work.
What's it doing now?
Wow, see, he's on to me every time now. Oh, brother. Yeah, they're very dangerous. It's so... I mean, I don't know how you say it. It's just, you can't expect the same moves to work every single time. If you go into this game thinking that every time you do a specific move that it's going to work every time, it's not.
A newly installed central alarm system.
Don't tell me. 3 alarms and the mission is over?
Of course not. This is no video game, Fisher. But you don't want the whole place alerted to your presence. Keep it under control.
He's on me every time now. I don't know. Maybe for some reason it won't let me back up anymore, back up and to the left. So for some reason he's just seeing me every single time now. And I'm pretty sure I'm doing it the same way. It's just
Fisher, we just pulled up Celestinia's last dry dock report for the Maria Narcissa. They have a newly installed
there's literally
central
no
alarm
other way to
system.
do it.
Don't tell me.
Unless you want to
Three
use
alarms and the
something like
mission is
sticky
over.
cameras.
Of course not. This is no video game, Fisher. But you don't want the whole place alerted to your presence. Keep it under control.
Should it do that?
We did it.
Please say there is nothing here. What's it doing now?
Fisher, it looks like Lacerda is spreading around his newfound wealth, paying off debts with some of the arms that were delivered to him.
You want me to scan any more weapons crates?
Better idea. Plant tracking devices on them, and we can see who they end up getting delivered to.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be doing co-op anymore because we couldn't get the co-op to work anymore. Like,
Good job, Sam. That's
it's
the
just so
first rate.
finicky.
Keep your eyes peeled for any more.
All right.
Fisher, we just intercepted a radio call from the Maria Narcissa. She's reporting a hull leak and asking for an escort.
The ship is sinking.
No, but apparently several compartments are flooded. You'll need to activate the bilge in the forward machine room to access all the cargo holds.
What was that?
There should be a large pump in here that you can use to drain the forward cargo hold.
I'll find it.
Can you imagine when we get to the level like bathhouse? I could do it with someone locally, but
You gonna start that pump there or what?
I don't know how this stupid thing works.
Captain Diego says hurry up or we'll sink.
Well, if I do it wrong, we might sink faster.
Then don't do it wrong.
Easy for you to say.
oh shit. Shoot. It's hard. It's tough to do that because it moves around.
What's that down there?
Good job.
Dang it. If you miss that shot, you can't do it. Oh my god. Why did I miss that shot?
Information you recover.
This is what playing stealth games is all
Fisher,
about.
we just pulled up Celestinia's last dry dock report for the Maria Narcissa. They have a newly installed central alarm system.
Don't tell me. 3 alarms and the mission is over?
Of course not. This is no video game, Fisher. But you don't want the whole place alerted to your presence. Keep it under control.
I mean, once I get to that next section again, then I'll be alright. I'm tempted to save like every room now. Oh. Oh gosh. Oh man. We're getting to the point of saturation now. You know what I mean? Where just we're gonna start making mistakes because our eyes are starting to deceive us. I thought I wasn't touching him, and maybe I wasn't touching him, but the game said I was.
We just pulled up Celestinia's last dry dock report for the Maria Narcissa. They have a newly installed central alarm system.
Don't tell me. 3 alarms and the mission is over?
Of course not. This is no video game, Fisher. But you don't want the whole place alerted to your presence. Keep it under control.
It's not that none of this is hard, it's just the AI can really not work with you sometimes, you know? Didn't look like I touched him.
It's not supposed to do that, is it?
Oh my god. I'm reaching that. I got to take a little second break here. Got to take a little break. Now it's getting to that point where it's getting super tough to do the same maneuvers. Even when you do the same maneuvers, some of them, they just don't work all the time.
Information.
Like, I just needed to press up a little bit faster. It's so
Fisher,
freaking tough to gauge that.
Celestinia's last dry dock report for the Maria Narcissa. They have a newly installed central alarm system.
Don't tell me. 3 alarms and the mission is over?
Of course not. This is no video game, Fisher. But you don't want the whole place alerted to your presence. Keep it under control.
That's right. Help me get to 200 likes. Maybe that's the trick.
What are you doing over here? Is it meant to act like that? Thank God, there's nothing.
Oh, I can't tell how many likes we have, so how many do we have?
Fisher, it looks like Lacerda is spreading around his newfound wealth, paying off debts with some of the arms that were delivered to him.
You want me to scan any more weapons crates?
Better idea. Plant tracking devices on them, and we can
Nice.
simply end up getting
Close to 200. Thank you guys so much. There's a quicker way to get through this, but I just like taking the stealthy route like that. I feel like Sam would do that. He wouldn't make himself a target sitting on top of the
Good job,
boxes. You know what I
Sam.
mean?
That's the first crate. Keep your eyes peeled for any more.
All right.
Fisher, we just intercepted a radio call from the Maria Narcissa. She's reporting a hull leak and asking for an escort.
The ship is sinking.
No, but apparently several compartments are flooded. You'll need to activate the bilge in the forward machine room to access all the cargo holds.
As long as I don't miss the shot, we're good.
I saw something down there.
Nice, we made it.
There should be a large pump in here that
Can we
you
get to
use run
300?
the forward cargo
This is a very challenging mission, guys, as you can clearly see. Well, it's not challenging if I did it without getting perceived alerts, but I'm doing no perceived alerts, so that's what I want people to realize. This is not hard at all. If you do it to where they perceive you slightly, but not to the point where you lose your stealth rating. If you do that, you can beat this mission in like 11 minutes.
don't know how this stupid thing works.
Also, don't forget to join our Discord, guys and gals,
Captain Diego says hurry up or we'll
where we talk about Splinter Cell, Hitman, all different types of games.
Then don't do it wrong. Easy for you to say.
What was that?
Good job. That'll drain the flooded compartments. Now you can search for the bill of lading attached to Lacerda's shipments.
All right.
I'm betting that Lacerda's shipping container is somewhere in this compartment. The bill of lading should be mounted on the side.
I'll have a look around.
Good work, Sam. It looks like whoever delivered these arms to Lacerda was operating through a proxy.
Who?
Mercantil Costa Fuerza Seguridad de Panama.
Offshore bankers?
Yeah, the cigar-chomping kind.
Great. I love bureaucrats.
You still need to recover the transit ledger so we can figure out who else Lacerda is dealing with. Try the ship's office. They should have that information.
Ay. Have you had a look around this boat?
Yeah.
Tell me you found the live round.
Somewhere on the top deck, on the side, and there's a powered launch on the stern.
Think there is enough for it?
Sensors in your suit are detecting a lot of fumes down there.
Yeah, I can smell it. Some kind of gas leak.
Could be enough to be a serious explosive hazard. We can't have any firing in the engine room.
Wonderful.
And don't expect the enemy to be smart enough to realize that. They might still open fire on you if they see you.
I get the message. I'll be discreet.
Shit. How did they hear me? How? Where? Look, they heard me. How? Was there light? I didn't go above the sound meter. Rewind that back. Was there light anywhere here? There's a little bit of light right there. So, I need to stay as close to that as I can. Yep. Wow, just because it moved up ever so little, they perceived me.
Information you Fisher, we just pulled up Celestinia's last dry dock report for the Maria Narcissa. They have a newly installed central alarm system.
Don't tell me. 3 alarms and the mission is over?
Of course not. This is no video game, Fisher. But you don't want the whole place alerted to your presence. Keep it under control.
Remember, guys, we could easily get through this if it wasn't for this added challenge that we're doing. I wish I could just show you that, but it's impossible to see because, you know, we have to restart to get it the way that we're setting all this up.
Should it do that?
Oh, it's so... I mean, the timing is so freaking... What's the challenge? The challenge is no
Information you recovered.
no SC-20K, no gadgets, no perceive Sam,
Just pulled up Celestinia's
which
last
is where
dry
all the
dock
challenge is
report for the
lying.
Maria Narcissa. They have a newly installed central alarm system.
Don't tell me. 3 alarms and the mission is over?
Of course not. This is no video game, Fisher. But you don't want the whole place alerted to your presence. Keep it under control.
If it wasn't for me and the perceived Sam part, we'd already be done. Telling you though, when you see the final video, gosh, it'll look so badass, you know?
Ah, shit. I bet I have to fix it soon. Shit, what's going on? It's not supposed to do that, is it?
Let's go the faster route this time.
Lacerda is spreading around his newfound wealth, paying off debts with some of the arms that were delivered to him.
You want me to scan any more weapons crates?
Better idea. Plant tracking devices on them, and we could see who they end up getting delivered to.
Okay.
I know I said let's go through the thing because this is what Sam would do, but even Sam gets a little tired of repetitives.
All right.
Fisher, we just intercepted a radio call from the Maria Narcissa. She's reporting a hull leak and asking for an escort.
The ship is sinking.
No, but apparently several compartments are flooded. You'll need to activate the bilge in the forward machine room to access all the cargo holds.
There was something there just a moment ago.
Man, if they put a guard in that area, that would make it so freaking tough.
Used to drain the forward cargo hold.
I'll find it.
I used a sticky cam, I believe, in the old part. Either that or I took him out. I can't remember. Sticky or took him out.
You gonna start that pump there or what?
I don't know how this stupid thing works.
Captain Diego says hurry up or we'll sink.
Well, if I do it wrong, we might sink faster.
Then don't do it wrong.
Easy for you to say.
What's that down there?
Good job. That'll drain the flooded compartments. Now you can search for the bill of lading attached to Lacerda's shipments.
All right.
I'm betting that Lacerda's shipping container is somewhere in this compartment. The bill of lading should be mounted on the side.
I'll have a look around.
Good work, Sam. It looks like whoever delivered these arms to Lacerda was operating through a proxy.
Who?
Mercantil Costa Fuerza Seguridad de Panama.
Offshore bankers?
Yeah, the cigar-chomping kind.
Great. I love bureaucrats.
You still need to recover the transit ledger so we can figure out who else Lacerda is dealing with. Try the ship's office. They should have that information.
Ay, 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 ay. Have you had a look around this boat?
Yeah,
Tell me you found the live rounds.
somewhere on the top deck, on the side, and there's a powered launch on the stern.
Think there is enough for...
Sensors in your suit are detecting a lot of fumes down there.
Yeah, I can smell it. Some kind of gas leak.
Could be enough to be a serious explosive hazard. We can't have any firing in the engine room.
Wonderful.
And don't expect the enemy to be smart enough to realize that. They might still open fire on you if they see you.
I get the message. I'll be discreet.
like gas fumes.
Smells like blood.
Yeah, smells like gas fumes from a slug.
Think it's dangerous?
Probably not.
All right. As soon as I hear the thing, that's when I'll do it. There we go. I did it. You happy now? First save. Thank God. See what I mean? Alright, so that's save one. However, I will not do another save for a while.
Sam, you're near the ship's office. This deck, starboard side.
I'll find the transit ledgers there.
That's where they should be keeping them.
Doesn't it feel like we haven't been at this part in so long?
Hey, did Lacerda pass through here?
Yeah, he was here a few minutes ago, complaining about the ledgers. Bastard. I hope someone cuts his throat.
Lacerda is not a man to trifle with.
I'm not going to trifle with him. I'm hoping someone else will do it.
That someone would experience painful death at Lacerda's hands.
Mm-hmm.
Where is Lacerda now?
The transit ledgers are forged. They say Lacerda's container is full of sugarcane and coconuts from a man named Nikaryakov in Malaysia.
Nikaryakov. I remember that name.
Nikaryakov is a code name that Philippine drug dealers use to indicate arms shipments.
So instead of nuts from Malaysia, Lacerda got guns from an imaginary Russian?
Exactly. Now why don't you go find out where Lacerda is hiding?
The captain probably knows where he is.
Good idea. Why don't you head to the bridge and ask?
Okay, Sam. Judging by the numbering on the crates, that's about half of them. See if you can find the rest.
Okay, here's the problem. I promised I wouldn't use thermal. So I have almost no way of knowing when to open this door.
Hey, Toma, have you seen Lacerda? No, but I heard him yelling at someone a few minutes ago. That's why I came here. What was he yelling about this time? Complaining about his quarters or something. Bastard. Thinks now that he's got a little cash, he's king of the world. He'll get his one of these days. You'll see.
Oh, I could use the optic cable, duh.
What's going on down there? Is it meant to act like that? I wanna go home.
Good job, Sam. 2 more crates to go.
Perfect.
Yeah. You know what I don't understand? Here we are, loaded up with Colombia. Best coffee in the world.
Coffee tastes like bad one.
Exactly. What's up with that?
Because San Diego buys the cheapest coffee we can find.
Way to go, Fisher. 1 more crate to go.
Harder for the dogs to smell what's hidden inside the coffee.
Helm,
See me, Captain?
make your heading 88 degrees, 6 minutes. Maintain speed.
Si, señor.
Scopes are clear?
Si, señor.
Gracias.
What does it mean to bootstrap?
It means to accomplish something by using an entirely internal process. Why?
The Americans say they will have to bootstrap a shuttle launch if they want to save the astronauts from the ISS.
It's that bad?
It's worse. They say that since the wreckage of the first shuttle is still attached to the docking module, the crew will need to spacewalk to the rescue shuttle.
That doesn't sound good.
Well, it will be 2 weeks before they can even launch the shuttle, so it might not even matter.
And I thought this ship was dangerous.
This ship isn't moving at 30,000 kilometers an hour.
What the? What's making that sound?
So Lacerda is holed up in the captain's quarters.
Where's that?
3rd deck, port side. The 2 interior stairwells are the only access to that deck.
Oh, well, nothing here.
Oh, do you think we should go for just 1 save?
I tell you, never in my life have I been so insulted.
I don't see why you're so upset. He got you past
We
the
could
inspection.
we could possibly
You think
do
it's
this
easy
with
to get
1
through the
save,
canal
guys.
zone with all the crackdowns these days?
I don't care if it's hard. You think my job is easy? No. But this insult, forcing me to bribe an inspector out of my own pocket. No. This big shot, this Vice President Senor Segundo Ruiz de Medeiros. Ha! I'll show him.
Fine.
Mark my words. I'll make him pay. I'll make him pay double, or my name is not Hugo Lacerda.
Great.
I need another drink. Let me see.
Don't make a scene.
Madre de Dios.
Not exactly. But if it makes you feel better to pray.
Please don't kill me. Please let me go. I won't tell them I saw you.
You don't understand what's happening here, do you? Morgenholt. Your goons tortured him to death, and I'm holding you responsible.
Oh, no! It's not my fault!
The only thing worse than a coward is a liar. You gave the order, and now you're gonna die for it.
Please!
First, tell me who contracted you to kidnap him.
I don't know. I swear! I was contacted indirectly. I was warned not to try and find out. I'm a coward. Please! I'm sorry. It's not my fault.
Good job, Fisher. I'll inform the Joint Chiefs that Lacerda is no longer a threat. Your primary objectives are completed. We can extract you whenever you're ready.
Okay, here we go. Moment of truth. We could have done this with 0 saves. No! Look! I'm still in the dark! I'm still completely in the dark! Oh my freaking lord! We were still completely in the dark. We were still completely 100% in the dark, not making any sound on the sound meter. Exactly. How? That's what I'm trying to tell you, is that you just never know. This game, I mean, you just never freaking know. Wow. Oh man, I just oh man. I just don't know what to say, man. Oh. The kitchen room. There's no way I'm going to get through the kitchen room as smoothly as I did.
Sam, you're near the ship's office. This deck, starboard side.
I'll find the transit ledgers there.
That's where they should be keeping them.
I'm telling you right now that when I got through the kitchen, that was like a miracle.
Did Lacerda pass through here?
Yeah, he was here a few minutes ago, complaining about the ledgers. Bastard. I hope someone cuts his throat.
Lacerda is not a man to trifle with.
I'm not going to trifle with him. I'm hoping someone else will do it.
That someone would experience painful death at Lacerda's hands.
Mm-hmm.
Where is Lacerda now?
The transit ledgers are forged. They say Lacerda's container is full of sugarcane and coconuts from a man named Nikaryakov in Malaysia.
Nikaryakov. I remember that name.
Nikaryakov is a code name that Philippine drug dealers use to indicate arms shipments.
So instead of nuts from Malaysia, Lacerda got guns from an imaginary Russian?
Exactly. Now why don't you go find out where Lacerda is hiding?
The captain probably knows where he is.
Good idea. Why don't you head to the bridge and ask?
Okay, Sam. Judging by the numbering on the crates, that's about half of them. See if you can find the rest.
I'm gonna try not to use it
Hey, Toma,
again.
have you seen Lacerda? No, but I heard him yelling at someone a few minutes ago. That's why I came here. What was he yelling about this time? Complaining about his quarters or something. Bastard. Thinks now that he's got a little cash, he's king of the world. He'll get his one of these days. You'll see.
I saw something down there. What's it doing now?
Thank God, there's nothing.
Good job, Sam. 2 more crates to go.
Yeah. You know what I don't understand? Here we are, loaded up for lunch. Best coffee in the world.
And the coffee tastes like bad one.
Exactly. What's up with that?
Because Captain Diego buys the cheapest coffee he can find.
Way to go, Fisher. 1 more crate to go.
Cheap coffee sweats more. Makes it harder for the dogs to smell what's inside the glove.
Helm,
See me, Captain?
make your heading 88 degrees, 6 minutes. Maintain speed.
Si, senor.
Scopes are clear? What does it mean to bootstrap? It means to accomplish something by using an entirely internal process. Why? The Americans say they will have to bootstrap a shuttle launch if they want to save the astronauts on the ISS. It's that bad? It's worse. They say that since the wreckage of the first shuttle is still attached to the docking module, the crew will need to spacewalk to the rescue shuttle. That doesn't sound good. Well, it will be 2 weeks before they can even launch the shuttle, so it might not even matter. And I thought this ship was dangerous. This ship isn't moving at 30,000 kilometers an hour.
All right.
My God!
So Lacerda is holed up in the captain's quarters.
Where's that?
3rd deck, port side. The 2 interior stairwells are the only access to that deck.
Now, remember, the other way worked. It did, but I'm not risking it because it never really worked for me yesterday. So I just don't want to risk it. I like how he looks at the ladder. It's such, I mean, the difference between this game... Shit. Oh my god, he's not... He wouldn't jump over. Ooh, thank God. But the difference between the first game and the third game is so much, because the same team made the first and the third. I just can't believe how much of a difference it actually is. But yeah, so it would not let me jump over that railing that time. So it always did it before. That's what I'm saying. The game, sometimes it works the way you want it, and sometimes it doesn't. So you just gotta...
See why you're so upset.
It's crazy.
You passed the inspection. You think it's easy to get through the canal zone with all the crackdowns these days?
I don't care if it's hard. You think my job is easy? No. But this insult, forcing me to bribe an inspector out of my own pocket. No. This big shot, this Vice President, Senor Segundo Ruiz de Medeiros. Ha! I'll show him.
Fine.
Mark my words. I'll make him pay. I'll make him pay double, or my name is not Hugo Lacerda.
Great.
I need another drink.
I still think Chaos Theory, it looks still one of the best to this day. I actually prefer this look of Chaos Theory more than I do Blacklist or Conviction. And they did it again in Double Agent for the Xbox, although it's still not as good as it was in Chaos Theory.
Shh, don't make a scene.
Madre de Dios.
Not exactly. But if it makes you feel better to pray.
Please don't kill me.
Lacerda, come on, bring us a drink.
What?
Calm him down.
Crap.
See, I'm looking for some rum.
What, you need a hand?
You gotta be kidding me.
No, I'll find it.
Good job.
I was past that point. Look at that.
I won't tell them I saw you.
You don't understand what's happening here, do you? Morgenholt. Your goons tortured him to death, and I'm holding you responsible.
Oh, no! It's not my fault!
The only thing worse than a coward is a liar. You gave the order, and now you're gonna die for it.
Please!
First, tell me who contracted you to kidnap him.
I don't know. I swear! I was contacted indirectly. I was warned not to try and find out.
Come on, Lacerda, hurry up!
Un momento! You'd better let me go, or they'll come looking.
Good job, Fisher. I'll inform the Joint Chiefs that Lacerda is no longer a threat. Your primary objectives are completed. We can extract you whenever you're ready.
Yeah, see, that wasn't supposed to happen. So now I'm afraid that he could find the body. Yeah, I'm waiting on him. Nope. Oh my god, where's he going? God, man. Sheesh.
I love the smell of the ocean air.
All I smell is burning oil and vomit.
That was the last of the weapons crates, Sam. Now we'll be able to track them wherever they go and see just how connected Lacerda is.
Enjoy it while you can. Before you know it, we'll be sweating in some jungle.
Never heard of anybody getting disturbing in a
There we go. We did it, ladies and gents. Wow. Okay. Only one save. One save. All objectives complete. And the save was pretty early. We could have done that all the way through, man. We really could have. Boom. Yep, took us an awful long time or whatever to do the mission. But to do it the way that I did it, and I'll explain it, you know, when I do the after commentary in the video, is no perceivement of Sam. Every goal in every mission, as long as I can do it, is no perceivement of Sam. That means the guards don't get alerted by Sam or slightly see Sam or anything like that. It cannot happen. It's different when you do OCP. Obviously, they can see the light going out, but they cannot see Sam, and that is the most challenging thing. Now, if you just let Sam get seen slightly throughout the level, you can complete that again in like 9-10 minutes, I'm sure. You can lose 9 minutes just because I took my time, because I made sure that everything I set up was that nobody perceived Sam at all. No traces. That's the point of this walkthrough. So we did it. Mission accomplished. Ghost. There we go. Again, we did one save, and that was just because obviously restarting that every single time, as you could see, it could take hours and hours before we get that perfect playthrough, that everything just lines up and that nothing gets messed up or whatever. Jamie, thank you. Thank you for all the content, Strain. Love you, bud. Love you too. Thank you so much, Jamie, for the donation. I appreciate it. But there you go. Next up is my favorite mission in this game, which is the bank. So maybe not tomorrow, maybe the day after, we'll be doing a live stream on the bank mission. So hopefully you guys will tune in for that as well. Make sure you're following me on our Discord, because that's where we talk about when we're going to do the live streams. So you'll know when I will do a live stream before on Discord. So make sure you click that link in the description. Check out our Discord. You can do just like Jamie did here, donate to help us continue to create this channel and make it the best that we can, so that we can keep doing this. This is our full-time job. So if you can't donate, make sure you like, make sure you share. All those are very important things to do on every single video that comes out. Every single video. Also, watch the videos in their entirety. That really helps. Watch time is a big factor when it comes to getting our channel out there more. So if you have to, I mean, leave the video on, let it play through, watch the video. All right. Other than that, become a member. That helps. Become a Patreon. That helps as well. There's special things that you get from that as well. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the mission. This was a great live stream, and I really hope you guys enjoyed it. So thank you for sticking with me. As you can see, stealth is not easy to do. It takes time. It takes patience. And for you other stealth players out there, you know exactly what I'm saying. You all are gods in my book. So love you guys so much. Thank you guys for watching. And of course, yeah, that's it. We'll see you next time. Peace.
Fisher, the arms.
Hey, Emilio, did you see these new motion sensing lights?
No. What do they do?
When they detect movement, the light turns on.
That's amazing.
Like magic.
I think I'm going to get one of those from my garage.
You still there? What's up?
I could have sworn I heard something.
Fisher, watch the alarms. It's a bank robbery after all.
How did that headshot not hit him? I just wanted to have some fun. All right, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.